A few months back, I started a challenge where I'd attempt to platinum every single LEGO game in the PS5 store before the end of the year. And flash forward 5 months and I have now platinumed a grand total of 5 LEGO games. Yep. You heard it right. And that's why today I'm gonna make a brand new challenge where I'll have to platinum every single one before hitting our first 1,000 subs on YouTube. And if I fail, well, you guys can let me know in the comments what my punishment should be. So to kick off this new challenge, I'm gonna be going for the LEGO Movie video game platinum, which is obviously based on the movie, so much so in fact that they quite literally just played the movie scenes as the game's cutscenes, so you can tell that they really couldn't be bothered with this one. The LEGO Movie video game has 49 trophies inside, including the platinum, and to complete it we follow 2 simple steps. Complete the main story and then go through the game's entire cleanup, including collecting all red bricks, gold bricks, construction manuals, pants, and unlocking every single character in the game. So after having completed the story, which consisted of 15 different story levels plus the prologue, we first start by unlocking a trophy for each one, but I still unlocked 6 other random trophies, which made it so I finished the story with 22 trophies rather than 16. The very first one was for completing an instruction build without losing any studs. The second one was for defeating 20 enemies as Rage Uni Kitty. Then I destroyed 50 enemies as this metal beard guy, and then completed all instruction builds available in the story, as well as attempted a master build with a non-master builder. And finally, I played as both Superman and Green Lantern for the final trophy. So now that I was done with the game's story, it was time to begin step 2 of this platinum, which is completing the entire game's cleanup, as well as completing all of the random grab and go trophies. And as you'll see very soon, this game has probably the easiest cleanup system I've ever seen. You've got a few collectibles to pick up, which take a few hours to finish, and then almost 20 out of the 49 trophies are literally all just super quick random miscellaneous trophies. So first of all, I knew that I was gonna need a lot of studs in order to buy certain things, but mainly to complete the business trophy, which requires you to earn 1 billion studs. And I knew that like every LEGO game, I was gonna need the red brick multipliers to do this much more easily, so before doing anything, I went back and picked up the 2x and 4x multipliers, and funnily enough, that's when I unlocked a trophy for just making a fire. And now that I had my multipliers, I was ready to begin the game's cleanup properly. I first started by going back to every single one of the 15 levels in the game and collected every single manual and pants, as well as achieving the special for every level. Now this step was not too bad at all, mostly because of this guy right here, an absolute legend. And after a couple of hours of following his guides and picking up everything I needed, I soon unlocked the 3 trophies at the very end for achieving the special in every level, collecting all pairs of pants, and collecting all golden manuals in each level. Also, it was during this step that I randomly unlocked a few more trophies, starting with a trophy for hitting a chair, I think, then another one for collecting all studs in a hacking mini Pac-Man game, another one for destroying an invisible jet that I once again completed thanks to the guide. I mean, how else am I supposed to know there was an invisible jet there? And finally, another one for using Lord Business's leg machine and for completing all the master builds in the server room as Benny. And finally, now all I had left as my collectibles was just unlocking the remaining 18 out of 20 red bricks, which was gonna be no problem at all thanks to the multipliers I had unlocked earlier. So after about an hour of collecting, I picked up every single red brick in the game and unlocked the Welcome to Bricksburg trophy. And now that I was done with that, I completed all of the golden instruction builds I had gotten through just playing the game randomly, which landed me another trophy. And then after that, I went to the bonus room, which is basically like an extra level unlocked after you finish the story, and there wasn't really anything to do there except pick up the 10 gold bricks available inside it. So I picked up all of the gold bricks because I was gonna need that for the 100% completion trophy. And finally, the only thing separating me now from the 100% completion trophy was to get all of the game's characters. So after getting that done, using all of the studs I had now collected, I unlocked 2 trophies and finally unlocked the 100% completion trophy. And finally, just like that, I was already at the final stage of this platinum grind and only had a few trophies left to complete. I first went to this one spot and loaded up a bunch of enemies, which I killed using Cowboy Emmett and Sheriff Not a Robot, since I needed to kill 30 enemies with each character for their respective trophies. And again, at that same exact spot, I Kraggleized 10 people using Lord Business's Kraggle gun for a new trophy. Then I went back to 2 specific dance minigames in the game, in which I had to score 21 awesome dance moves, which was done by just pressing the right buttons at the right time. And after finishing up both of them, I unlocked both of the trophies, as well as another trophy because by then I had picked up a lot of studs using my multipliers, so I had finally reached 1 billion studs and unlocked the trophy. Then I customized my character, which is always a dumb trophy in LEGO games, played as Abraham Lincoln and Lady Liberty for a house divided trophy, and switched from Vitruvius into Ghost Vitruvius, but sadly both of their trophies got corrupted, so there you go. Then I switched from Good Cop into Bad Cop for another trophy, and then shot Emmett using Robo Skeleton for the next trophy. And finally, for my final trophy, I had to go all the way back to the relic room, which was a bit annoying having to go back there, but once I got there, I shot Ma and Pa Bad Cop and got the Glued Your Daddy trophy, followed by the Piece of Resistance trophy or the Platinum trophy. So that's it for the LEGO Movie video game Platinum, which was definitely better than the second one, I'll say that for sure. And as I said, I'll be trying to platinum every single one before hitting our first 1,000 subs on YouTube, so if you want to see me suffer, then be sure to leave a like and subscribe right now.